So here we go. All right, look, man, look. I'm done talking about you, dog. But let this be the last time I say anything. Okay? Let this be the last time. I want to be left alone. That's all. I want to be left alone. I want to be able to be on my in my zone, building, harassing me, talking about my family, talking about me. I want to be left alone. I want to go ahead and just move forward on my journey. I got so many things I have to do on this planet, and I'm over here trying to think about how I'm gonna do it. And I gotta make my mark on this planet. I got things to do, things to take care of. I cannot get caught up in the nobody like you anymore. So can you please back away from me and let me live my life, okay? Let me live my life. Let me enjoy my life. And can you please stop wishing death on people and stop wishing death on Africans? Can you stop doing that? Can you stop wishing death on people? And can you stop wishing death on anybody? Can you stop wishing catastrophes? I mean, for real, it's that's not cool. We're not supposed to do that. Okay? So I really hope that one day that you get the picture and look back at the stuff that you said about people. Because about people is very harmful, and you're putting yourself in a hole. And you're digging yourself a hole in this. And it's not cool where you're going. You're digging yourself a hole on what you're saying. When you trying to wish death on Africans, when you're trying to make fun of Africans and say you don't want nothing to do with Africans, but you work at the airport. You work at the airport, dog. You don't wish death on nobody. That is against cosmic law. Then you don't talk bad about people. That's against cosmic law. Think on people, that's against cosmic law. You are not God. You cannot try to use biblical texts to break down and call them African heathens when you start studying and realizing that even over here we had Negroid features. We got to start really analyzing shit and stop talking. In all actuality, I told y'all about Empress Sheba III, how she said that the kingdom of Africa stretched from over there to over here. That after America, or Tamaray or Tamari, is a part of the African kingdom. Don't believe me, there's a South African kingdom in South Carolina. Along with where the Yamasee is located at too. And the Geechee Gullah are located in South Carolina as well. But did you know that, Mr. B. Miles? Did you know all this stuff that I'm saying right now? Did you know that? You're going to make it like you knew that by copying off of this and putting this on your channel. I know stuff. I don't know everything. But I study. I read. I talk to people from Nigeria, and I ask them, like, you from Lagos, you're Igbo, or you're Yoruba. You know, it's like, have you been there before? Like, no, I study. And they're like, wow, you know all about this. And I'm like, are you from the Osun State, Ogun State? Or are you from the Kingdom of Oyo? You from Lagos? They're like, no, how do you know all of that? You know how I know? I worked at the same the same airport that you work at, and I made friends with people from all over that was from Africa, even down to people that was from South America. I was talking to everybody, learning the customs and cultures. Why? Because I'm open to learning. I'm open to learning, and I'm open to listening to other people's cultures. And you know what I would do? I would break down their cultures and say, well, this is connected to this and this is connected to that. And they're like, well, how you know? Wow. I study. Like, okay, let's really talk. The people in Brazil, a lot of people in Brazil, what you don't tell your subscribers, Mr. B Miles, is that how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, everybody? What you don't? Happy birthday to you, Horn. How you doing, Omar? Okay, so let's really talk. Let's talk about Brazil. That people don't like. You don't talk about how some of the people in Brazil they gather together and they give thanks to Yemoja. They go to the ocean. They give her offerings. Look, I understand you saying free Palestine. Look, it's okay, but you look. You keep on saying that, but right now I'm talking about something seriously that's been going on with my family too, bro. All jokes aside, I need you to just chill for a little bit. All right. So when it come down to the people of Brazil, did you know that they got a lot of them gathered and they start giving offerings to Yemoja? Did you know that? Kept those customs that they were doing over here. Did you know that we was practicing Santeria over here too? What you call Ifa today? Did you know that? Did you know that we also practice voodoo over here? Palo Meombe. We practice other practice. That's how I know. And it's making me wonder. Like, all jokes aside, man. Like, we really gotta, you gotta beef with all these people. I got them out of here, man. I think they come from him, to be honest with you. I think they belong to him. But yeah, all jokes aside. Did you know that the people in Brazil, they give offers to Yemoja? Go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm letting it be known. You hear this first, one of the first people that you hear from on here, other than myself. He's going to use that probably and start talking about that, saying that Brazil practice witchcraft and all of that because they give Yemoja offerings. Because simple fact is, bro, you don't know. That's how I know. Hey, Price of the King, you see how everything going, right? How all these people coming out of nowhere when I'm talking about this dude. That's how we know he got people coming over here. So, now, let's really talk. Brandon Lamar Miles, what is it that you know, bruh? Without regurgitating anything from me, Conjure Queen, and many others, you know, what is it that you know? And don't try to mention nothing from the Nation of Islam. Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has nothing to do with this, nor did the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. What do you know? What is it that you know spiritually? What is it that you know without even reading a book about the Star Children? What is it that you know about the Indigo Children? What do you know about the daggone Crystal Children? What do you know about the Rainbow Children? What do you know about the Rainbow Warriors? What do you know about the Hopi Prophecy? What is it that you know? Don't go to Imam. Don't go to daggone, what's her name? Don't go to Deborah Ticey, a.k.a. Mona Gibbs. Don't go to her. Don't go to none of your subscribers. What is it that you know, Brandon? What is that you know? What is it that you know? Don't go into Dr. York stuff. Don't go into nobody stuff. No. What is it that you know? Because you got all these cronies coming on my channel. It went from 18, 20 something. Now it's down to 5. Then they started doing all free Palestine and all this other crazy stuff because you got your cronies coming over here. Let's really talk. See, you don't want to debate me because you're scared to get exposed. You don't want to battle against me in a rap session because you know I'm a bury you alive. You don't want to go ahead and talk to me one-on-one. You don't want to bury the hatchet. You want to keep this beef going on. But I'm 44 years old, don't got time for this. You still got people calling my phone when I'm out with my kids though, dog. And then you take my fucking shit that I talk about on my channel. And then you make it seem like you come up with the concept. I sent the videos to some of the subscribers that's on my channel. And they like, yo, this dude can't even... You still need me on your channel, dog. And it's showing it. It shows it. You miss Noof. You miss Jolly Bay. You miss yours truly. You miss King Bay. You miss Shay Marie. You miss all of us that was on your channel. You miss every last one of us. And you have Citizen Man on your channel because he came from Noof channel, no other not. Noof and Citizen Man was like this. So you do the daggone news shit because you got that from Jolly Bay when he said you should make a news channel. And you know that I know that's the truth. Then the guys that got initiated with you in Freemasonry, Telly and Chris, You know Tully wanted to beat your ass because he said he couldn't stand you. He called you a fake and a fraud. He called you a fake and a fraud in the conscious community. That's what your daggone line brother Tully told me years ago. He said, yo, the dude is a fucking fraud. That's what he said. Excuse my language, y'all. He said he do this, ooh, ah, ooh, and all this because he got this charismatic thing going on. He said he was annoyed by that. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to fight you. And that's why I'm about to get you gone too. So that's what I'm coming on here to let you know, bruh. Enough is enough. If you don't fuck with me or mess with a brother, stop taking people content and stop taking mine. Because you ain't talk about daggone Gaia or Mother Earth until I start talking about her. I've been noticing that for a long time now. You'll take stuff from mine and you reword stuff. You got a lot of stuff to hide. That's why you wear them shades. Because you don't want the people to see the darkness within your eyes. Because in that lies someone that has been possessed by something that's really not a good entity. Because you used to talk to yourself in the middle room in my house. And you used to play fake baseball. Remember that? You used to like throw the ball, like after you had the baseball, throw it in the air, act like you hit it with a bat. You like. So I really need you to stop, and you need to get some help. And stop trying to copy off of people. And stop some of your cronies over here. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, because over here we mind our business. And we talk about what the fuck is really going on over here. We talk about what's really going on when it comes down to spirituality and how to actually focus on ourselves. And we talk about Mother Earth. We talk about Gaia. We talk about the Great Mother. If you're not talking about the Great Mother, then you really all messed up. Because you are still saying thank you to the Most High, but you don't even realize that the Most High is actually the Divine Feminine, which is connected to the Vistica Pisces, which is the Great Womb, which is the All. Everything is connected in the All, know it or not. So look it up. Matter of fact, I'll give you a book, The Kabbalion. Get the Kabbalion. The Kabbalion speak on all of that. It has 7 spiritual laws. I'm helping you get some homework done. Before you start talking, read that. Get that book and read it. Don't get The Secret, The Kabbalion, by the 3 Initiates. Get that book. So you can learn the 7 spiritual laws and how to really carry yourself. Because you're the same one that said the number 7 deals with completion, correct? Where you get that from? You got that from that's also dealing with numerology, right? Which is also dealing with the adept teachings of the Moors, right? The adept teachings of the Moors deal with Sufism. Did you know that? Sufism is the Islamic way of mysticism. Don't believe me, look it up. The Sufis also dealt with exorcisms too. Did you know that? The Sufis were actually Moors, Moreno. They knew that Allah or Alet, because of the symbol of the moon and crescent, that's all feminine energies. That's see, when it comes down to this, it goes directly back to the divine feminine. Know it or not? That whole kundalini that you be talking about sometime, that's all dealing with the feminine energy. Do I need to pick up a book and show it to you? See, I can teach if I want, but sometimes if I start breaking stuff, I feel like you would come on this channel, copy it off, put it on your channel like you done came up with it yourself. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for other content creators like Conjure Queen, like Remedy H, like Brother Yosef, like a Hood Mystic, like a Black Witch Yaya, like Pisces the King. What's that sister that you said that he be copying off of? That sister that be talking about the chosen ones. Can you put her name up on here? I forgot her daggone name. Begin with the letter C, and she talk about the chosen ones. Because I really want people to see who else you copy off of. Because you need to know how, people need to know how you really are. They really need to see how you copy. Thank you, that sister right there. Can't pronounce it, but that sister right there. You copy off of her all the time. Like, yeah, chosen ones. Yeah, chosen ones. Let me tell you something. The elite already know who's chosen, know it or not, because they have the high elite freaking astrologers, astronomers. Remember, you do numerology, that's a part of witchcraft, that's a part of the craft. But that goes back to the Sufis. But guess what? You also know who dealt with numbers? The Babalaos dealt with the numbers. Don't you know how the computers are made with the 0101? That goes back to Ifa. Don't you use the daggone cell phone and the internet? It's connected to that. Did you know that? Would you tell the Africans to go back to Africa when I tell you that, guess what? That the Emperor Sheba III simply said that the kingdom of Africa stretched from Africa to the Americas. From India to the Americas, which is the Caribbean and all of that. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think I sent brother Pisces the King a video of an Asian woman that literally said that the black people over here were indigenous to the land, and she even said that even they, the Asians, came from black people, and she said they were called Asiatics. God damn. So you really want to try to test somebody and challenge somebody that really know what the hell they're talking about, and I'm not being conceited, nor am I being big-headed, nor am I being an asshole, but goddamn it, you really trying to poke the bear so hard where I will crush your whole fucking daggone live. I will crush everything that you think that you know. Guarantee that. This is not a game. I don't play with people. I don't play with people's souls. I don't play with their emotions. I constantly connect with other people. Like I said, I connected with Dr. Moonby. Do you want me to go and take a picture of that and show Pisces the King and them that? I connected with her. I'm telling you. Do you really want that? I connected with Rod Hayes. He called me on Instagram. He ain't call you. So, do you really want that? I don't have time for you. None of us have time for you, but you are really trying to have people expose you, and they're trying to tell you, like, yo, back away, like, yo, chill, yo, hey, leave the bear alone, don't poke the bear. So, you got all your cronies watching me. You got the fake ass hood times, which is you watching me. Then you take my content. Then you take Conjure Queen and their content. Then you also try to take Black Conjuring content, that beautiful sister. And you try to take Real Kaya's content. You try to take everybody's content, and then you try to mash it all up and break it all down so you can sound like you're saying something profound. I can't believe this shit. They still bake people like you. But I'm gonna give you a little clap though. I'm gonna give you a little clap like that, because you got people following you, 4,000 something subscribers following you, and they thinking that you know what you're talking about. Can I tell you something? Stop copying off of Tariq Nasheed. How about that? Stop copying off of him, because you wasn't talking about FBA at all. You was calling yourself a Moor at one point in time. Since Isaiah, you had that riff. Now he a dirty Moor. When I actually exposed you on your own channel, and you had called somebody reached out to you, and they had you call Isaiah, and a fucking fake ass daggone the operator came up and said, dude, you have now dialed a number that's not in service right now, and then you like to say, oh, he'll call me back later. No, Isaiah, I have the text message, I have the email from a sister named Onika with the mustache that literally said out her mouth that Isaiah don't fuck with you no more. He said he tired of your bullshit. Hey, Pisces the King, I'm gonna send you that email, by the way. I mean, I have receipts, dog. I mean, I have them. And I've been really trying my best. I name names that people can look up on Facebook. Lamont Rankin, who initiated you as an EA, as a Freemason. He's on Facebook and on Instagram. Lamont Rankin, remember him? He hit you in the ass with the paddle and you enjoyed that shit? Remember that? You was on all fours, you had yourself bent over, he hit you with the paddle, and you enjoyed it. Now, even Brother Rankin said that. He said, yo, Brandon enjoyed that day gonna hit the ass with the paddle. He said that. He's like, it made me look at him sideways. If y'all don't believe me, look up Lamont Rankin on Facebook and Instagram and ask him. See, I'm naming names. I have people who they can contact. Do I need to let them know about Tiffany too? When you text her and said, out do the text, hey, me and my homeboy get in the room together. I'm getting a motel room together, but we're not sleeping in the same bed. Do I need to go ahead and let people know about Tiffany, what she said, and the information that you sent her? See, I don't have time. I can call you out on so many things. I can call you out on so many things. And you keep on deflecting on your shit on me. So I need you to shut your freaking trap and do you. And stop copying off of everybody from YouTube that I mentioned and be you. Go back to gossiping about Oprah and them. That Nasara and Jasara stuff that you got that from my godfather. You know who my godfather is. He gave you a reading on Ephi, bruh. He gave you a reading on Ephi, bruh. Stop doing that, bruh. You did not get that information from no Caucasian man 10 years ago, because if you did that 10 years ago, you would have been talking about Nasara Jasara. So you need to stop doing that too. And can you please stop using that Nasara book as a Bible? Can you please stop using that as a Bible? Because that's your Bible now. I mean, that is your Bible. That's your know all be all book. Because you are hands down so soaked into the whole Nasara thing. And then you try to say that Africa was one of the 7 nations that was against us over here. Right? Get the book Leviathan 666 by Dr. Malachi York and look at the front cover. You see the orange man face on the front cover. You see Iran, Britain, and other countries on there. You do not see Africa on there. Don't you know the whole digital system that's going on, what's really happening? There's something coming. Yeah, you're right. There's something big coming, but I don't think everybody's ready for that. And the thing is, back to the 3-6-bit, that is 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. Bobby was right about that. That deals with the melanated people. And another person that you copy from off of is the brother Real Nagas. Remember him? Real Nagas used to be on Zoe Williams' show. You copy off of him too. Real Nagas talk about the Dragon Wars. Shout out to that brother. He talk about the Dragon Wars. And then there's an Asian brother that came out of nowhere and started talking about the dragons and how the dragons were connected to the creator or the great mother. And guess what? What culture deals with the dragon? The Asian culture. Where the Asiatics are connected to. Then you also want to look into a guy named Dr. Eugene Adams. Dr. Eugene Adams have a YouTube video. I recommend people listening to that. It's called the Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams. And he mentioned a god named Sambo. All y'all that be calling people Sambos, you don't even know that's one of the names of the creator. Sambo. So when you call him the brother or sister Sambo, you call him a god. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, wake up, realize what the hell you are doing and what you're saying. Do your research at the best of your due diligence and stop trying to copy and emulate or perpetrate on something that you're not. Please look up Dr. Eugene Adams, Africans in Asia, because he talked about the Nagas. Who are the Nagas? The serpent people. The serpentine people that had seven, that represented the seven chakras, but they also, those seven chakras represented the seven serpents. The seven serpents represents the Kundalini, which is the divine feminine energy, also called the serpent fire. See, I'm teaching this and letting you know I'm giving you breakdowns. You want it, I'm giving it to you. So when you call me a fake and a fraud, just remember you became a Reiki master off of me. And you know what that did? That Reiki energy, it activated your chakras, bruh. Don't believe me, look it up. Because I gave you the Egyptian Reiki initiation too. And when I initiated you in that, I had 4 ladies walking around you in a formation that was counterclockwise, and me being the masculine energy, I went clockwise to surround you with the divine feminine and the masculine energy. And behold, you had became this Reiki master, and you don't know the signs and symbols because I never gave it to you. That's why you got that kind of power. That's why you think you're going to do some sort of energy surge. It was no spell casted on you. It's just that I gave you something, a gift that many others don't really get. I did something different. But I'm a fraud though. But yet you can create energy balls with your hands too, by the way. I want to let you know that. You are supposed to use those hands, those big ass hands of yours, you're supposed to use that to heal people. I gave you that Reiki for free. Why? Because during that time I thought you was my brother. That's why. And I treated you like a little brother. Brother Jolly Bay told you. Brother Jolly Bay told your ass, right? He told your ass, right? When you're around, bro, just pay attention to him on some spiritual shit. I learned from Jolly Bay. I learned from a lot of others, bro. I don't need to lie about nothing. You feel me? So on that note, you know, this is not a hate video. This is just a warning that, you know, leave me alone because I know so much about you. And I hope the subscribers watching. Because now I want them to question who is Lamont Rankin. Matter of fact, he also go by the name of Lamont Rankin L. Bay. He also go by that name too. And he's a 33rd. He initiated you. So, on that note, I really need you to start listening, paying attention to what I'm saying to you when I gave you this final warning. Tell Hood Times, Iman, Mona Gibbs, and all your other cronies to back off. Oh yeah, a Duke. You know a Duke is actually a female. You know that, right? The whole time you thought a Duke was a daggone male, probably know a Duke is a female. I think it's a Duke or a Duke, whatever her name is. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I realized something. That's a female deity who she have a picture of on her email. And you gotta remember, a lot of them people, I screened for them to get their nationality cards with when we was doing that with Isaiah now. She was one of them. And by the way, I sent her a nice little email, and I'm sending her information too. So if she shares information, if she was sharing information with you from PDFs that I sent her, just remember who they came from. Just like another thing, I sent a PDF to the original copper color Empress Holbert about the Washita. She also has that PDF when we had them on your old channel. And also, I am one of her mods on her channel. So a lot of people I'm connected to, I just don't say shit. Why? Because I walk in silence. And I was always told silence is golden. And for the record, you did not make me. Your name is not on my birth certificate. I had this channel since my daughter was born. She's 11 years old now. I just started a couple years ago to start doing my channel when people was looking for me. And since they found me, they know who was the man behind the curtain when we was on your channel. The person that was behind the curtain on all that knowledge that was being talked about, we was having all those daggone great topics. It was me. Remember the Caribbean Connection, Family Tides, all of those from your old channel that got terminated? Remember who made those titles. And remember, it was two sisters that called that wanted us to be featured on somebody's YouTube channel. They wanted me on there. And I said, if my brothers can't be on there, I don't want to do it. So I gracefully bow out. And I bowed out for my brothers because I am my brother's keeper. I don't bring harm to my brothers. I bring divine love to them. Like I'm sending this to you, this is all divine love because I'm trying to save you for you barely being exposed, not by me. This is nothing. But you will be exposed by that woman I keep on telling you about. Because there's a woman that's watching this and she's watching your channel. And she's going to start asking you questions. And when she says you don't know shit, she's really going to start going on a rampage on you because she knows some stuff. Spiritually at that. And she knows some more information, probably more than me. So if she's watching, beloved, thank you for watching. Because I know that you're watching. And she's going to really let it be known how much of a fraud you are. And she's going to see that I'm not making up none of the stuff that I say. So my thing to you, Mr. Brandon Miles, leave the Africans alone. And also leave the Haitians alone. You don't want to mess with the Haitians. Please leave them alone. Because it's something I know about your bloodline. You need to leave the Haitians alone. You need to leave them alone. Leave them alone. See, I welcome the Haitian brothers and sisters because I have that in my bloodline. I have the Caribbean blood in me too. I'm just giving you the warning. Leave them alone. Okay? Leave them alone. Because you don't want that smoke. And that smoke turning to fire. Leave them alone. And leave the Dominicans alone. Leave the Puerto Ricans alone. You need to leave people alone that practice Santeria. You don't even know who practice Santeria in your daggone channel. Don't you know you got people that's in the Caribbean on your channel? You talking bad about them? Did you know that? You got people watching you on your channel that are Caribbean that practice the stuff that I say, and they just shaking their head about you because you don't know no better. Did you know that? So I advise you, tread lightly, because you are being watched on your channel with your 4,000 something subscribers, and many of them are Caribbean, and many of them are from Louisiana, and they know the bloodline and connection to Louisiana, to Haiti, and the whole Caribbean. You got a lot of people that know more than you on your channel. They're just listening to you. They are entertained by your sheer ignorance. Your ignorance is what entertained them. Because you're talking like you know what you're talking about, when in actuality you really don't know what you're talking about, because you're walking around talking gibberish and not being the realist. So my advice to you is to do this. Because the Great Mother is going to surprise you with something real soon. And I mean it, because you don't mention her at all in none of your prayers. You don't mention her at all. So you need to give thanks to her. It's 5 people on this chat right now, that's watching right now. 5 is also dealing with the number of the Great Mother too. That's also dealing with the womb. That's also dealing with the pentagram. Then there's 3 likes. That is also dealing with birth, death, and resurrection. And that's also dealing with the 3 phases of the mother, or of the womb man. And also that's dealing with the 3 trimesters of the womb. Now it's 6. The number 6 also represents, so above, so below, it also represents the hexagram, the yin and yang. Now it's 7. The number 7 deals with, it's deal with completion, but it don't deal with divine completion. It also deals with the 7 spiritual laws and the 7 chakras. And it also deals with the 7 rays of the Nagas, which is dealing with the chakras of the body, which is also dealing with the serpentine energy, which is the yin and yang, and when it now went back to 5. So isn't that something? So obviously, mathematically and metaphysically, must be knowing what I'm talking about, because the numbers kept on fluctuating. So on that note, B Miles, you learned from somebody. I hope you understand that whatever I said, you can go ahead and jot that down, regurgitate that information to your subscribers, and I hope your subscribers see me and listen to this right here, because I am done with that. And if I see you copying or find out you're copying off of me again, and you talk about me again on your channel subliminally, I will let the cat out the bag. Okay? And when I let the cat out the bag, don't be surprised that a lot of your subscribers will ask you questions. Okay? I'm letting you know. You heard it from me. I'm done. Leave me alone. Don't fuck with me no more. Okay? Comprende? Alright, Holmes? Okay, I say? You get me? Capiche? Comprende? Because don't be a pendejo. I'm just letting you know. Don't do that. Please don't be a pendejo. Don't do it. Okay? Hey, everybody. I love all of y'all. Price is the King. Everybody that watched Mother Shelly. Everybody that been watching. Love you. But I had to get that out my chest so everybody can know what's been going on. And now y'all know this dude don't know how to leave me the hell alone. He has a serious obsession. And he need to go ahead and find another dude that like dudes. Okay? If you like what you heard, sign, subscribe, whatever. But guess what? I'm going back to my regular scheduled program, and I had some fun because I had a video that I want to share with the tribe, with the tribal chief of the Amasi. Tomorrow, Saturday, I might come on here Saturday and play it. Hope y'all can hear it. The Amasi chief is going to break down something about the tribes that people don't even know. Okay? Oh, I'm gonna send that to you email, bro. I'm gonna send that to you. You know I want to send it on here so bad. You know how, bro, you know I want to do that so bad on here. But it's hard when you got somebody copying off of you, bro. You already know. It's hard. It's hard when you got somebody copying you and mimicking you. I'm gonna send that to your email. He broke it all down though. All right, praise to the King. Mother Shirley, if you're watching, I wish you had an email, but you don't have TikTok. Maybe I can find it on YouTube. Hey, Price is the King. Did I send you that video on that Caucasian girl saying why she chose black men to mate with? Did I send that to you? If not, just text my phone. Nice seeing y'all. Love all of y'all. Peace, love, light, dark, and supreme balance, the yin and yang. May the great mother, the ancestral spirits, and the angels, the archangels, and all the above protect you and yours on your journey. I love all of y'all. I'm sending divine love to you. Hey, B Miles, I send you divine love too, even though you be copying, also you be hating on the brother. Peace, love, y'all.